Morning guys, hope you're all well. It's a little bit cold in the mornings, but beautiful later on in the day. Just having a quick drink before Mike comes in. I like to have 10 minutes sometimes just to gather my thoughts in the morning and get everything in order in my head. Even though I do use software, but anyway, it's just nice to have a little bit of chill out time. A little bit more meditation really. Just sitting here listening to the birds. Got me ginger and lemon there on the go. Watching the sun come up. Some of the jobs we go to, not really getting much grass off them at the moment. Well, I'm not going to flog a dead horse. If we get to the stage where the grass doesn't really need cutting, I'll go on to other jobs. And this is where really having other jobs really count really, because if you were just mowing and you get a drought, you'll get to the stage where there's no work to go to. I have all the other elements on jobs where we have to do gardening as well. So some of the jobs I can turn up and not do the mowing, but get more gardening done. And some of the commercial sites we work at, if we've got to go there anyway, we'll run the mower over. But if there's other jobs to do, we'll get into them a little bit more. So if you're a business that's just doing mowing only, sometimes you could run into a little bit of trouble. But it depends really. Some of the commercial jobs you're paid the same every month anyway, so in some respects when the grass isn't growing very fast you're actually better off. But yeah, residential jobs where you're getting paid per visit, you could come a bit unstuck. There's a bit of wood there we need to cut up at some point. Maybe have a barbecue up here in the summer and get it all cut up. Morning Mike, how you doing?
Alright. You alright?
No swearing, you on camera?
Never swear. Know what you're on about.
I've heard you swear a few times. Especially when you drop the mower on your foot. Bit of banter in the morning just to set the day off. Yeah, so what usually happens in the morning, I'll get the vehicles out ready. Get the containers unlocked and things like that. And Michael generally does most of the tool loading, but what I'll do, I'll double check that we've got everything we need. Always pays to double check rather than go to a job, realise you forgot something and then have to come back again. For instance, if I was loading up, I'd like Michael to check that I've got everything as well. So you learn from years of experiences that you don't want to be going to jobs, forgetting stuff and going back. Just pays to spend that extra little time in the morning to get things ready. But if we was pushed for time at the moment, I'll be helping Mike load up now as well. Well, we've got plenty of time this morning. The job's pretty close to us. We only need the van this morning actually, because we've only got to carry a gate. So Mike's just getting some of the mowing equipment out just to make a bit of room. There's some bags of compost there I've made earlier, ready to go on jobs. Here I've got some soil for my compost, and also I've added some sheep manure to it, so I'm mixing it together and making my own special concoction. This is where I'm dumping the grass at the moment, and this is where I'm digging out some of the compost. And that's where I've got the pile of sheep muck over there, which my dad uses for his vegetable patch. We always come well prepared, don't we, Mike, with our bags?
Yeah.
Drinks, our lunches,
Waterproof.
Snacks, waterproofs. Me and Mike, we're never spending time looking for shops to buy food. Sometimes we might have a Greggs or fish and chip shop on occasions, but mainly we always have food with us. At dinner times, we just want to have a break and chill out. We don't want to be driving around looking for shops and finding places to get drinks all the time. It's nice when you're near a place, but yeah, we come well prepared. So maybe if you're new in your business, think about getting prepared in the morning, you know. And you know what I would say from my experience, when I first started my business, I used to be terrible for not even taking water out with me. I used to get dehydrated, just too busy thinking about work and stressing that I wasn't looking after myself properly. So I'll show you what's in my bag. I always carry water with me. and I get this water from Malvern, so it costs me nothing and I get a little walk in at the same time. I take 3 20-litre bottles up to Malvern Spring and fill them up about every 3 or 4 weeks. I don't tend to drink tap water, so these are just reused bottles, so I've always got that with me. And I've always got a flask. I tend to put green tea in or something like that. I find tea with milk doesn't keep too well in flasks. I'm going home for lunch today, but I've got a snack for about 11 o'clock just to keep me going. And an apple inside there too. Here's a little experiment I've got going on at the moment. I had some 2-year-old grass seed and I was told it wouldn't germinate, so I put some soil and grass seed in the bottom of here, and after about 3 weeks this is how it looks already. Now, I used to have an old building here that was here for like many years, an old wooden building. We ripped it down. What me and Mike have done, we've built a retaining wall out of using concrete gravel boards here, and I've put about 20 ton in here so far. So somebody's bought a house over the road, and they've knocked down a wall and there was a skip full of bricks over the road. And one day I was lucky enough to be up here when they come to empty the skip, and I asked them to pull it in here, so that was a real good bonus. This is a bit when you find all the tyres in it at the bottom. Well, give us something to do on the weekend. So I've just got to get a bit more hardcore in here, and then I'll fit it with the rest of this crushed stone into that corner. So what I'll do here probably eventually is put another building in here at some point, but I'm just going to let the ground settle for a couple of years. I haven't really got the finances at the moment just to go out and get a new building put on here, but it's going to be a future plan. But in the meantime, we can just enjoy this extra space we have here for storing things. There's a few shrubs here that I've saved off jobs, which otherwise would have been thrown away. Even this little Christmas tree, I used this last year outside my house. Customer threw it away the year before, but it's okay. Nothing wrong with it. So some of these shrubs I look for homes. I won't charge a customer anything for them. I just want to see them recycled, really. As long as they're paying for my time, that's good enough. Just nice to see them go somewhere. And here I've got a grapevine growing, which I planted last year. And eventually I like it to sort of grow over this container. And I think the heat from the metal of the container will help it grow well. And also it's well sheltered here, so when we get any really cold weather, I think it'll be a little bit more protected. Mike's got the gate there ready to go on. It's tongue and groove, braced all round. So we've just got to hang it today and put the latch on and that.
Where's all the hardware for it?
Should be in the back corner, somewhere in there. The slam strips should be in there as well, Mike.
Do you want 2?
Yeah, 2. I'm really aiming for a summer this year that isn't too hectic. I'm keeping everything in control as best as I can, and most importantly, I'm saying no to some people. I've had too many summers where I've just worked too much and not enjoyed any spare time, so this year's going to be different. Okay, I'd rather learn to live on less money and have more time and just constantly work and not have any free time. My business is important to me and my customers are important to me, but you have to stay in control. You don't have a business just to keep every single person happy that comes along to you and asks you to do a job. Any customer I have at the moment, whatever job they ask me to do, I will do. It's hanging a gate, putting a fence up, cutting the lawn, digging the borders. If they're already a customer of mine, I'm going to do the work. Any new inquiries, I'm going to think very carefully about, because a regular customer always just about to ask me to do more. Find it all right, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sweet. I measured it to fit, mate. Yay!
Like a glove.
Told you I measured it, Mike.
Yeah, but did you measure it for the van or for the actual gaff you were putting in?
Anyway, guys, hope you like these videos. Me and Mike are going to fit this gate now, and I will see you later.
Does that.